There were several motivating factors for me in starting the Wealth and Family Management Group. One, of course, is that in terms of my background, I started my career many years ago in a family office philanthropy. So that gave me the real spark, I think, for my career. And I was able to see firsthand one of the earliest and largest and most effective family offices and their foundation from the inside. And that was something I was always interested in, and I was able to pursue throughout my career in one way or another. I was able to continue that in a certain extent in working for President and Mrs. Reagan in my years in the White House. And after that, I saw that, well, financial services firms, which many of which were clients of ours, were providing financial products, investment products, and services to families. Their compensation model was based on their ability to sell product to wealthy families. On the other hand, I saw wealthy families being basically functioning as the handmaiden of what they were being sold. Usually, more often than not, these wealth managers did have the best interests of the clients at heart. However, that model to me was flawed to the extent that the families did not have a strong advocate for them. So we created this as a fee-based, unbiased service that would advise families, largely those families that didn't already have a family office entity working on their behalf. So we're talking about the up to $100 million in assets families, because that's the breaking point basically where families create family offices. So focusing on those families, but of any size, that have a need for an unbiased advisor to say, is this the right path to go down? Which could be, we worked with one family, for example, that wanted to, they were heavily in their assets were heavily in real estate, and they thought they wanted to get out of real estate. So they asked us to come in and advise them on whether or how they could do that. In the end, the question wasn't really how they should move out of real estate, was whether they should move out of real estate at all. So we came back and we said, these are the reasons we think you should stay in real estate. Now, we were the unbiased party here. We had no particular interest, we had no interest at all in their real estate holdings, or we wouldn't benefit whether they were in real estate or not. But our real objective is to say, should you be in this, and should you be, and basically expose you perhaps to a lot of different strategies and guide you in a way that you can make your own decisions. What is the right family to be signing up with our family manager? I would say the answer to that is any family that has any particular, it could be acute or it could be general needs that they perceive could be addressed by a fee-based advisor, so that we're coming in to do largely project work, which is an opportunity for families that don't want to commit to any kind of family office structure or even to an ongoing relationship. We can be called if there are immediate security or threat level problems, or there's an extraordinary amount of international travel. We can help the family with those types of issues. We've talked about education strategy. Philanthropy is another big issue. There's a big change in philanthropy now and what people are even able to give or want to give. And of course, everyone today wants to be involved in measurable philanthropy, or philanthropy that is viewed more as an investment. That takes some active management and advisory work. That's something that we, in particular, really love to do. So any family that is contemplating any type of change, looking for new managers, we could do manager search and selection, which we've done. So the right family is really any family that has a need for an advocate or an advisor who will answer some perhaps pressing questions that they have that will affect how their family manages wealth.